What's up, everybody? This is your girl Rahima, aka Miss Ra, coming at you live here on my YouTube channel. Today is Friday, February 17th. I see two people have joined. I'm gonna give some other people a few minutes to catch up. I sent out some texts and some messages, so hopefully everybody will get a chance to get on. I know some people were driving home from work and getting themselves together for the weekend. Looks like one person just dropped off. But come on back and let's see how many people we can get on today. So, as I said, today is Friday, February 17th, y'all, 2023. It's about 65 degrees here in the valley. That's in the Phoenix metro area. For those of you who don't know, shout out to my East Coast peeps, my fam, my friends. Shout out to everybody out here in the valley, in the Southwest. Shout out to Charles out in Texas and Houston. Shout out to Big Mike and Tina Macarena all the way out in Cali and LA. And let me see who's on there. Hey, baby girl. I sent you a text, so I'm glad you're able to do the comments. If you can't, you're on, so I know who's on. I'm going to give everybody a few more minutes. See some texts coming in, so I'll see. Somebody said, what time? I'm putting now. Come on in. Join me. Join me. If I sent the text, let's come on. Miss Pamela Lamb. Hey, Pamela Lamb. Always love your support. So you guys are on. So you can send me a text. Let me know that you see that you see me, or you can text it in your chat box. So I see 5 people on. I don't know who's on because I can only see one name, and that's my baby girl out in Long Island in New York. Lori said, what time? I'm telling her now as well. Lori's out here holding it down in AZ with me. So thank you, everybody, for signing on. It's been a minute since we last communicated. I think I reached out for New Year's Eve, and then I was on again for Martin Luther King weekend, and I had a wonderful weekend that day. I had let you know that I participated in and attended a summit for African American women, Black women, women of color, dealing with mental health, which is a big thing now. It's probably always been an issue, but it's become more prevalent and people are speaking out more about it, getting the help and the resources that they need. So that's always a good thing. And so there were a lot of positive people there and doing vending, and everyone had a talent, skill, able to, promote their business. I see someone else is coming on. Someone said, hello, sunshine. Hey. So again, thank you all. Looks like we got 6 people on. What I do normally on here, if this is your first time, I like to give you an update on what's going on with me, kind of what's going on in the world, what's going on around me, let you know what's going on with my cancer. I had my CAT scan a few weeks ago, maybe a week or 2 ago, and the results, some what good and some not, just to give you an update. So I was originated in my colon, and so my colon and liver are doing okay. Just I can't say just, because the cancer, as you know, I've mentioned, has spread to my lungs and it's inoperable at this time. However, as you can see, I'm doing pretty well, holding on, staying strong, staying in faith, and doing this chemo every other week. And so just kind of, as I always mention, just shuts me down. And anywhere from 8 to 10 days, I'm kind of just out of commission. And then I get back up and I'm able to do what I do. And so during the last time that I was down, I got some books shipped to me. And I got my first shipment of my 3rd book. And so The Life of an Addict. Hopefully the people that purchased an advanced copy received their copy already. I shipped those out to you, signed, sealed, and delivered from moi. So hopefully you have that. This is a collaboration of stories. It's a collection of stories that I did from people that were near and dear to me. So each story is actually very personal, either a family member or a friend that I interviewed or that I'm aware of. And it's about substance abuse, their struggle. And so it's a very deep and true story, and so all inspired by actual events. So please, if you have not gotten that book, it's not available on Amazon or Barnes and Noble just yet. If you haven't gotten your copy, please reach out to me so that you can get an advance copy. It won't be available to the public until next month. All right, so that's The Life of an Addict. That's my third book. The second book will go backwards, my spoken words, and I'm actually going to do some poetry tonight at Wham. It's out here in Surprise off of Bell and Dysart. So if you're watching and you're in the area and you're able to come on through, we're going to be doing that this evening. I'm actually going to read or do a poem from this book tonight. So if you have this book, and I know most of you do, then it's going to be What is Love? So you can check the contents and see what page that's on. And then my first book, The Life of Ra, my autobiography. And so both of these books, again, are available on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. So feel free to your girl and get your personal copy. So I see a lot of people on. It's Jalea. Hey, girl. I appreciate you coming on. And so, again, looking for you, Lori, looking for Tina, Hub. Again, shout out to Charles, shout out to Robert, shout out to everybody here in the Southwest, shout out to everybody on the West Coast, and definitely out to my fam, my peeps out in Jersey and New York. So, a lot of things have happened. As I mentioned, we had the Super Bowl here, and so it was busy, okay, on and popping this past weekend. And so everybody was out here. The weather was beautiful. It was 80 degrees. And everybody started coming out a week before. People were renting their homes. So that was a great weekend. I was not involved in any of it. I was tucked away here safe in my home. But a lot of people had fun, and so I'm glad everybody was able to enjoy the Super Bowl here in Arizona. Also, we had Valentine's Day this weekend, hence my poem, What is Love? I was telling my Pamela, I wasn't sure which poem I wanted to do, but I've decided on doing that poem tonight. And so without further ado, and also I wanted to let you know, I can be seen at not every Wednesday, but some Wednesdays when I'm feeling well enough, I do open mic poetry down at Poetic Soul. That's in Phoenix. And so we'll probably have some more. Thank you, Pamela. And we'll probably have some more YouTube time before I do that. Okay. So I'll let you know when I do the Poetic Soul. But again, I will be at Wham this evening. And so let me see what page, let me let you guys know. But I might do kind of, I won't be reading from the book. I'll be reading it from my phone. So What is Love is poem number 10. And it's on page 34, again, in my spoken words. I'm going to cue up some music. And again, baby girl, reach out because I know you were saying you were trying to Zelle me. All of my books, if you need to, you want to pay directly and purchase directly from me, you can use Zelle, Cash App, or Venmo. All right. So let's see what else we got going on. I'm going to tune up my music. We're going to go right into this poetry. What is love? Let's see. All right. So hopefully you guys can hear that. I'm going to turn it up just a bit. And this is called What is Love? Is it that feeling when you fit his hand like a glove? Or is it the feeling of lovebirds or maybe a dove flying high above in the sky? Is it that feeling of heart palpitations without any reservations? Is it about knowing that person has your back because they're your secret aphrodisiac? Or is love about knowing there's a secret desire to go further and higher? It's like when he makes your heart flutter and you melt like butter. It's when he reaches for your hand and makes you feel like there is no other man that can do the things that he can do because you're stuck together like glue. Love is not simple, but it can be like a smile with a small dimple. It's like when you cut your hair just right, like when you hold each other's hands so tight. It's that feeling when a man misses her and moments he spends reminiscing on the times that he spent kissing her. It's when he starts acting like a fool because she done made him lose his cool. Love is when you stay up all night on the phone yapping, and the next day both of your lips are still flapping because you can't stop telling your girls all about your new dude, and he's bragging to his boys about all those little special things that you do. Love is when he starts to stray, and he should probably be on his way, but he decides he can't go because he already knows. There's nothing like you and him together, and there's nothing that makes him feel better. You're his wife is his best friend and his main one. He's your best friend and your main man because everyone else he's outdone. Love is the way he squeezes you. It's the way you laugh when he teases you. It's when you laugh and cry, and he doesn't really understand why, but he tries and tries to figure it out because your happiness is what it's all about. Love is when you pack his lunch because on a hunch, he might forget his favorite snack. He might be out of change. And without that, his day just won't be the same. Love is when he works his butt off because on the weekend he can't wait to show you off. Love is when you roll over and watch him sleep and you realize at that very moment, this is the man you want to keep. And ain't no mistaking it, she done put claim to it. Because love is that feeling when you make each other strong. It's when you love each other and hug each other after the day has gone so long. With love, there are no steps to pace because you're always in the right space, in the right place with that special one when the day is done. It's when you kiss his cheek and he rubs your feet. It's when you walk in tandem, side by side, because it's your feelings for one another that you cannot hide. It's when he tucks you in all sweet, like before that last hug and kiss goodnight. Love is about loving while you let live. It's about your heart and the love you want to give. Love is the feeling of not wanting to be apart. Love is that feeling of joy in your heart. So I hope you like that, guys. That is What Is Love. I changed the music up. I did that one last year to a different beat, but this year I did it to this beat. So I hope you liked it. Again, just want to wish everybody happy Valentine's Day. I know it's Friday, but sometimes, we celebrate that every day, or we should. I shouldn't say sometimes. We should celebrate love in each other all day, every day. Just like Black History Month is not one month, it's not one day, not one week. Celebrate your life and yourself all the time. Support everyone, love everyone, and try to do the best. Put that on. Pause. And surround yourself with positive people. Again, have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy this weather. It's going to be a little rainy, I think, in some parts of the country. It's getting a little cool here, but spring is coming soon, so have no fear. Have a great weekend. I love you for joining. I thank you. Peace and blessings. See you next time.